What's cracking? What's cracking? What's cracking? What's cracking? Y'all know what time it is. When you see the on the air microphone, you know that you are on E to the T to the V. Put it together, you got ETV, man. And that's how it's going down. Just want to say good morning to y'all. It's Tuesday. I'm just going to get right into it because I got a lot of information to cover. In fact, man, this episode, this the Truth About Cheaters episode. Actually, this is the fourth time I haven't taped it because it got way too long. It's so much information got to go ahead. It may be a part 2, part 3 for this episode because this subject is a whole lot of different issues and different stuff that you have to tackle with a question like this. So to the person that asked this question, Miss Fed Up, I'm gonna answer your question, but again, it's gonna be ETV part 34. I mean episode 34, 35, 36 for your question. But I'm gonna give you what you asked for. Anyway, real quick, I'm gonna start you off with the news real quick. I mean with the weather real quick. It's raining again today. That's all you need to know. It's raining again. Yesterday it rained. It was so wet yesterday I seen the dude roll by my house on the canoe. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna rain again today. That's just take an umbrella with you, your hoodie. You know, wear a coat today. It's gonna rain. So got the weather. Anyway, real quick, it's Tuesday. Y'all know all month I've been campaigning about Cam, the future of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? October 5th, tomorrow, he's gonna be on 106 in Park, Wild Out Wednesday. That's BET. You know what I'm saying? Wild Out Wednesday. I'm gonna need y'all to vote. Again, you know, text C to 79922. West Coast, you can vote between 2:30 and 5 p.m. East Coast, that's 5:30 to 8 p.m. Again, that's tomorrow, October 5th. Vote for Cam on BET 106 in Park. Wild Out Wednesday. Y'all gonna do that. Put that vote, man. Get that app on the Droid phones. Get that app on that iPhone, man. It's the 106 in Park app. Download it. You know, that way you can just keep, you can vote more than once. You know what I'm saying? You just keep voting. Just keep voting, man. We got to get the numbers up. Got to get the numbers up. Once again, that's CAM, Cam. So we got that. Got that. Now, real quick, just one real quick thing going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? I was going to introduce my dogs to you. I did say dogs, plural. I spoke a dog into my life yesterday. Sunday. Telling my neighbor upstairs, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I want another dog. I want a pit bull. 30 minutes later, I'm driving down the street. These people holding up signs, giving away a pit bull. So got me a new dog. I'm going to introduce y'all to my dog another time. And Antoinette's dog. Antoinette took advantage of the situation, you know. Not really take advantage, but she was just like, you know, if he got to train one dog, I might as well give me a puppy too. That way he can train my puppy. So when my puppy comes, you know, so she got her dog here now, so I can train 2 dogs at once. So when her dog go home, she gonna have a trained dog. You see, women are smart. You know, she ain't got to train the dog. She ain't got to worry about poop on the living room floor. You know what I'm saying? She bring her dog over here while I'm training my dog. So then when her dog go home, she got a trained dog. See, women think. Antoinette's a thinker. That's a think move. You know what I'm saying? Me being the man I am, I'm gonna train my woman's dog. You know, I love her that what? I take 2 pounds of poop. You know, for the price of 1. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I go through those links for her. I love her that much. Anyway, we gonna get right into Miss Fed Up question. Miss Fed Up is a woman who's been cheated on several times to the point where she won't get into a relationship. She's single. She's been single 20 years. Now I think she's single 20 years. And she says she refuses to get into a relationship because she's been cheated on so many times. She wants to know, you know, can cheaters be forgiven? Or can a man that has cheated is once a cheater, always a cheater? And she also, you know, asked about lying. You know, how many times does a person get caught in the same lie before you really cut them off? You know what I'm saying? She felt that all the relationships she's been in alone. She's been faithful, and her mate hasn't. Okay, it's so many ways and so much angles to deal with this subject. But I'm gonna start from the beginning. Most relationships are built on lust, and that's why they don't last. You know, people meet whatever. They done slept together within the first week, within the first 30 days, first 60 days, first 90 days, within the first 6 months, they still don't even know who they sleeping with. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we get involved with. That's a bad relationship already. You must take time to learn your mate. You must. That's a must. That is the key. You must take time to learn them. You can't meet someone and then sleep with them within 30 days and think you done fell in love with them and you just fell deeper in lust. You know, that love you feel, that's just that deeper lust. You know what I'm saying? Because you really don't know this person. You know, the things that the person don't tell you, those are the things you want to know. You know what I'm saying? That's why you want to know his mama, his sisters, brothers, partners, who he hang out, what he do. Because there's some things that he ain't telling you, and those are things you want to know. You don't know if he's an ex-murderer or active murderer. You know, you don't know if he's an undercover homosexual, a child molester, a rapist. You don't know none of that because you really don't take time to learn the person. You know, relationships work in itself anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take time to learn a person. Now, I know y'all see me reading my notes, you know what I'm saying, because it just, like I said, man, this is a deep subject, you know what I'm saying. Okay, I didn't write enough information down. Okay, so let me just go straight into this. Again, you have to take time to learn a person. Yes, and cheaters, once a cheater, not always a cheater. There's always room in people's lives for change. I've cheated, you know, in my past, you know what I'm saying? But I'm faithful today. I don't cheat on my woman, you know what I'm saying? So there is room in people's lives for change. But first, you got to make sure they want to change. A lot of dudes cheat over and over and over again because, and I ain't saying it's your fault, ladies, but you got, from the first time you catch your man cheating, you gotta make him suffer. You gotta make him pay consequences. Don't forgive him too quick, real quick, and then be right back lovey-dovey with him and just get over it real quick. Then he gonna be like, oh, I got one, I can get away with this as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna find new ways to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make him suffer the first time. You gotta make him, you have to know that he really feels he made a mistake and that he really wants you. You got to make him move mountains after that first time. You might have to cut him off for 6-7 months. It may hurt both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But if he pursues you that long, if he moves the mountains to get you back, and he's willing to go to any length to get you back, then 9 times out of 10 he won't cheat again. You know what I'm saying? 8 times out of 10 he won't cheat again. We are talking about men. No, we're not talking about men. See, that's another thing. Cheating is a maturity level. Boys cheat. Men are faithful. You know? And age has nothing to do with maturity. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, man, it's so many angles to tackle this conversation. But again, for one, learn your mate, stop dealing with boys. Boys, they cheat, man. You know, they do. Men are faithful. You know? True men are faithful. But again, you got to make him move mountains. You got to make him pay consequences. You got to make him suffer. You know, or you will know if he'll continue this. You know, if he fight the good fight, most likely he's sorry for what he did. You know, they say, a lot of people say, are you sorry or are you sorry you got caught? Well, yeah, men are both. They sorry. Mostly they sorry they got caught, but if they truly love you, then yeah, they sorry. They you know, nobody slips and fall into some mess. So cheating is never a mistake. You know what I'm saying? But it's a thought that marinated that maybe I think I can get away with this. You know, it's stuff that happens. But that's, you know, once a cheater, not always a cheater. You know what I'm saying? It's certain issues that leads up to cheating. So you gotta check that. You know, you gotta check what's the issues that lead up to cheating with most people. You know what I'm saying? Some people is just dogs. They just do their thing, and that's on you to learn your mate. You know what I'm saying? It's so many ideas down. Like I said, we're gonna tackle this on another issue. You know, this is just part one to the situation. because I'm getting lost in the conversation because it's just so much in my head that you know you want to go through. But the main core of this is, man, I do feel that this woman is being deprived. I do feel that she's being cheated, because even though she says she's single for the rest of her life, I really feel she wants a relationship. She just lost that trust, and I want to help her gain that back. You know, because like I said, I feel she's being deprived. And, I really feel that she wants a relationship. She just has to learn to trust again. And the only way to learn to trust is to learn the person that you're trusting. It takes time to learn the person. Don't jump into quick relationships. Don't even think about it. You know, if you meet some cat that you're doing your single thing, you feel you meet some cat that got potential, then find out about that potential. Take that potential to what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? Spend other time. Don't do that relationship like you maybe may have done in the past and rushed into some relationship. Don't rush into sex because it's gonna ruin everything. You know, it's sex. Man, that speed sex ruins relationships all the time. Take time to learn your mate. Another question she asked, she was like, who is worse at cheating, men or women? Men. Because men, let me tell you the difference between women and men. See, when women cheat, they do it big. They plan it. It's a plan. It's a trip. You know what I'm saying? They in Vegas somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They in Jamaica somewhere. They done made a plan. They done took a cruise. They done did it big. You know, they done looked at all the angles. Ain't left a trace of nothing. You only gonna know if your woman cheating if she tell you. Unless she just real sloppy and just walk in the house. Dudes really don't plan to cheat. Dudes is spontaneous. Half the cheating dudes do is spontaneous. They done met some chick at a club and got on the dance floor. They little swag was popping that night, and they got something thrown at them, and then they done took up and they done took it. You know what I'm saying? Or nah, dudes is funny though. Some dudes, I know dudes that got two families, one in Richmond and one in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? So cats be funny that way. So it's like I said, man, this episode here is, man, we might get up to part 6 on this episode because there's so many areas. But on this episode, on the beginning episode 34, part 1, I'ma just touch, I guess, the basics. Yes, cheating is forgivable. How can you expect God to forgive you of your sins if you ain't willing to forgive others of theirs or their shortcomings? You know, so cheating is forgivable. You ain't gonna never forget it, but it's forgivable and it can be moved on from. The relationship still can be strong. Me and Antoinette, we have a strong relationship. You know, me and her went through some things. You know, me and Antoinette was married 13 years. I divorced her, and now we back together. So, you know, I made mistakes, but it ain't over to my ex-wife, my next wife on mine. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to move. I'm moving in mountains, doing whatever it takes. I'm at any lengths about getting my woman back, because Antoinette's a very good woman. You know, so take it from a person who has cheated, who cheats no more, that there's room in people's lives for change. Once a liar, not always a liar. Once a thief, not always a thief. Once a killer, not always a killer. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the basics. Miss Fed Up, I'm just going to give you the basics right now. I'm going to continue on this conversation. I'm continuing into this. We gonna do this again. We're gonna get deeper into this, you know what I'm saying? But this is the Truth About Cheaters, episode part 1. But first, you gotta learn your mate. 2, stop don't jump into relationships. If your dude is willing to move those mountains, 9 times out of 10 he won't cheat again. He got caught in his mistake. Now if he getting caught in the same stuff, Same stuff keep coming up, same stuff keep coming up, same stuff. Them ain't mistakes. He is intentionally just doing that. That's a game he playing. That's a boy. He ain't ready for that commitment that you want. Move on. You know what I'm saying? But you got a cat made a mistake. You catch him in some stuff. You know what I'm saying? What's good counting that a mistake? You got a cat that cheat. You catch him in some stuff. You know, a lot of cats do. They wake up after they get caught cheating. You know what I'm saying? If they really don't want to lose, they win, but they do. I ain't gonna lie to you. Men love new stuff. You know what I'm saying? They love it. New stuff. It's just something about new stuff. It's I don't know what it is about. It's just new. You know what I'm saying? They just love new stuff. They can have a beautiful woman at home, can still get caught up with some new stuff. That's because they never intended on leaving their woman. They just intended on getting this new stuff. You know what I'm saying? So men, they funny that way too. You know what I'm saying? Because see, that's another difference between women and men cheating. See, women, they cheat. It's an emotional thing too. You know, because women have to be emotionally involved. Well, some women, you got hoes, freaks out there that just sleep with anything. But a true woman, you know, if she gonna cheat, it's 9 times out of 10. If it's a true woman and she messing around on you, your relationship pretty much over. She on her way out. Because when she set up in her mind that she gonna do this, she feeling that other cat because they do it emotionally. You done really messed up, you know what I'm saying, with women. So women, you know, most women, true women, you know what I'm saying. It's pretty much a wrap when your true woman cheats. You know, these hoes you cats be messing with, you liable to get cheated on left and right. That's like with women. You know what I'm saying? It's a maturity level. Back to the maturity level. You see how this conversation go? You see how deep and far it go? You know what I'm saying? I'm running out of time because I don't want this to go too long. This is part 1. This is ETV. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to just say this. Until next time I get back to you, Miss Fed Up. There is hope after cheating. A cheater is not always a cheater. A liar is not always a liar. But like I said, it's a whole bunch of stuff in the middle that we got to look at and that we got to discuss. So I'm going to get back to you on part 2 of this. And that's our show for today. I don't want to keep y'all too long because I know sometimes you be watching people and it gets boring. So we're gonna go to part 2. We're going to say the rest of part 2. But Miss Fed Up. Miss Fed Up, Miss Fed Up, Miss Fed Up, Miss Fed Up. There is someone out there for you that's going to love you unconditionally. That's going to treat you the way you want to be treated, how you should be treated, because you are a queen. You know what I'm saying? So queens, there's a king for you. So keep your head up. I'm going to get back. Excuse me. Little burps there. Excuse me. I'm going to get back at you. It's ETV. Y'all know my motto. ELE. Everybody love everybody. We out. Peace.